What are the crucial issues for countries and companies to address in order to improve the state of the world in 2010?
The main critical issue, I believe, is rebuilding the trust that the state can control and manage difficult economical situations. Rebuild the trust, but the main regulations will work and will control some new bubbles or old bubbles which can come up again in the market. It will be very important to do restructuring with the debt, which is in a quite high level in developed countries and developed companies, which needs to be restructured and redesign the structure of the debt in the individual level and the corporate level.
What does the theme for the meeting, Improve the State of the World, Rethink, Redesign, Rebuild, mean for your organization and industry?
We all now realize that the world has changed. It's become one global network when it's China and Russia became part of the global economy. In the last 20 years, we've been living in a transition period when it's all big economies. We started integrated to worldwide economies. Now we are all together needs to find how this new system with the all integrated countries needs to operate, how we need to rebuild the trust, how we need to rebuild the confidence about each other, and how we need to determine the rules of the game, which will be accepted from all the members of the world, and will be also the rules of the game which will be follow and penalize people who violate and create a mechanism where people can adjust that mechanism from different situations in different time.
Thank you. What are the actions that business and global leaders must undertake to create an effective corporate values framework?
The corporate values framework is very closely linked to individuals' values framework with the values in general, which needs to be rethink and discuss in societies because we became, on one hand, very global network. On the other hand, we all operate in individual basis, and I think it's important. The important part of the success of future of our world will be how quickly we can re-establish the rules which will be accepted for the corporate individuals in the global level, not only in the country level or in some national level or some city level.
Given the current economic climate, what issues need to be addressed to strengthen global and local economies?
We realize, in the one hand, we have a interconnected world. At the same time, different countries have different problems. For example, for Russia, it will be very important to attract a lot of investment from infrastructure, because the economy needs to be re-established by a lot of investment in our infrastructure, which needs to be modernized. And it's one problem, whereas the problem in Western Europe or USA is absolutely separate and different, and Africa have different stories. Which I'll say we need to, in one hand, determine common rules and common mechanisms of the cooperations and management of the financial and economic circumstances. At the same time, we need to better analyze the local issues which exist in each of the countries, which is now playing an important role for global economy. For Russia specifically, like I said, we need to modernize our economy, we need to attract long-term money, we need to increase our local market, we need to create more opportunities for the people, young generation, to become entrepreneurship and become owner of their own businesses. We need to change demographic situation. I think it's a very challenging task for all of us, but without being cooperative with the world wide, we cannot do it ourselves. I think it's a very important conclusion for all of us. Each of us can have our own problems, but the solution will become only we can work together.